Hello everyone and welcome to the another lecture of IoT course. I'm Neda and today I'm going to talk about macro Python programming on Raspberry Pi Pico W. So let's start. This lecture consists of six topics. One is Introduction to MicroPython, introducing the VS Code IDE and REPL, basic programming concepts, MicroPython libraries, general boards control, and Raspberry Pi Pico W programming example like LED sensor and connecting to Wi-Fi. Let's start with the first topic, Introduction to MicroPython. Uh, Python programming language has grown to become one of the most popular in the world since its launch in 1991. Its popularity is particularly if you are working with a microcontroller. The Python programming language was developed for computer systems like desktop, laptops, and servers. Microcontroller boards like Raspberry Pi Pico W are smaller, simpler, and with considerably less memory, which means that they cannot run the same Python language as their bigger counterparts. That's where MicroPython comes in. MicroPython, originally developed by Damien George and first released in 2014, and is a Python compatible programming language developed specifically for microcontrollers. It includes many features of mainstream Python while adding a range of new ones designed to take advantage of the facilities available on Raspberry Pi Pico W and other microcontroller boards. If you program before with Python, you will find MicroPython immediately familiar. But if you never work with Python, so don't worry, it will be a very friendly language to learn. So, MicroPython aims to implement the Python 3.4 standard with selected features from later version with respect to language syntax, and most of the features of MicroPython are identical to those described by the language reference documentation. And also, it offers an interactive prompt called the REPL, that is read, evaluate, print loop, and allows users to execute commands immediately via USB serial. So, additionally, MicroPython comes with a built-in file system that allows users to store and manage files on the embedded device. And the Pico W port of MicroPython includes modules for accessing low-level chip-specific hardware, and this means that users can interact with the device hardware resources like pins, sensors, and actuator without the need for additional hardware drivers or library. The availability of these modules enables users to control and manipulate the device hardware directly using MicroPython code. And one of the primary advantages of MicroPython is its ease of use, especially for beginners. With its beginner-friendly language, users can easily learn how to write programs and connect hardware to make their Raspberry Pi Pico W interact with the world around it. This skill can be used to create a wide range of electromechanical projects, whether for fun or to make their life easier. So MicroPython is a powerful software development platform that provides a complete implementation of the Python 3 programming language on embedded hardware devices like Raspberry Pi Pico W. So we shouldn't make a mistake that Python and MicroPython are the same. They are different. MicroPython is a light version of Python, and this is specifically designed for the embedded devices, the devices that has less memory, less power, computing power, and they use very less power. This was the whole story about MicroPython language, and I hope you join this lecture, even if it was very short. And thanks for your time. If you have any question or you have any feedback, please write me on a Slack on the group. And always you are welcome to my office in Kalmar and also in IoT Lab that is in Kalmar. Goodbye.